Black Captain America, huh?
Damn right. We built this country. Bled for it. I'm not gonna let anybody tell me I can't fight for it. Not after what everybody before me went through.
Hey, what's going on, everyone? Hello, hello, hello. How are you doing out there? Happy Sunday. Hope you guys are doing well. I know I am. Thank you so much for being here for another movie news roundup show. As you guys are coming in, please go ahead and give me that thumbs up. I really would appreciate it. Let me know how I'm looking. Let me know how I'm sounding, all of that good stuff. I hope you had a well-rested, productive, constructive Sunday. I hope you got your grocery shopping done. I hope you got your house clean, your laundry done. I hope you prepare for a week, a good week, another good week. And I hope you got your snacks. I hope you got your drinks. I hope you got your feet up. I hope you're relaxing. I hope you're watching some good football. You're going to be watching me, some House of the Dragon, all kind of stuff. So, guys, thank you so much for being here. I really do appreciate it. I see right now that we have 37 people in the chat right now. If I can get 37 thumbs up, that would be great. That would be great. That would be great. And let me just go ahead and start shouting out you lovely people. And man, y'all are already in here. Let's see. First, we have Cynthia Charles in the building. Happy Sunday. How you doing? Thank you so much for being here, Cynthia. Also have God's Child in the building. What's going on? Hello. Zia Latrice in the building. Hey, Brandon in chat. Brandon, you'll be in the background playing, but I'll catch most of the live on replay later. Everyone, please like the video. Thumbs up, thumbs up, thumbs up. Thank you so much, Zia. I do appreciate one of the OG moderators right there. Brill David in the building. The People's Champ has finally arrived. Thank you so much. I appreciate it. Young Nine in the building. Narius 21. Oh, snap. What up, B? You on time? Yes, I am. Yes, I am. ER's grandpa. Hi. What's going on? Mama Avery in the building. Hello, everyone. Rim 17. What's good, Rims? How you doing, Rims? Thank you for being here. Hold on. This intro goes hard in my headphones already. I love it. I love it. I'll keep that in mind. I've never paid attention to the music. And to music, it's a bop. Already. How you doing, Miss Elia B? Thank you so much for being here. Who else do we have in the building? Lamico Cardenas. What up, though? JMOs and B. Avery. What's going on? What's going on? I can say B in the building. What's good? Seems like it's been a minute. What's going on? Strictly Starlight from the UK. Hello, everyone. Happy Sunday. I am in this and the US Open final same time already. I love it. Miss Harper in the building, a moderator. What's going on? Hey, everybody. I'll also be listening in because I'm getting ready for my first day at a new job. Congratulations. Congratulations. I love it. I love it. I love it. You're not gonna sing again, am I? I mean, I might. If we're talking about Little Mermaid, you know, I might go ahead and sing a little bit, you know. And for the first super chat of the day, Rim 17. Oh my goodness gracious, Rims. Thank you so much. We're gonna start it off like this.
What a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside, what a money reside. Okay, I told y'all before y'all.
Love it, love it. Loving the intro, Mr. Avery. It's a vibe. Sending love to your mom. Yes, along with the mods. Yes, and everybody in the chat. Excited for the news. Hit the likes, lovely people. That's what's up right there, Rims. And thank you so much for the super chat. I really, really, really do appreciate it. We also have D Stizzle in the building. We live. Also, yeah, we live 100. And Bob Boy Versus, what's good? Gray, what's up, fam? And also Hinder Sonic, be more in the house already. So guys, we are 7 minutes in, and I'm gonna try my best to make this show about 90 minutes today because you know we got Cowboys and House of the Dragon and all that good stuff.
Finally, a worthy opponent. Our battle will be legendary.
Well, look, I haven't even put out the call yet, and we already have people showing up. So that's wonderful, wonderful right there. But y'all know what that means. I have a lovely, lovely guest backstage coming to the stage.
I didn't think you had it in you.
I'm your huckleberry.
Hey, what's going on, Miss Kimberly Currin from Southern California? How are you today, ma'am?
I'm your huckleberry, my friend.
I love it. I love it. How you doing? How you doing? Are you doing good over there?
I'm doing great. It's it dropped to 165, so I'm feeling good. Feeling good.
You can. That's what's up. I'm glad to hear you can do the 165. That's what's up. That's wonderful. That's wonderful. Well, guys, again, if you don't know, but I'm sure you do, this is Miss Kimberly Currin from Southern California. If you love what me and Miss Kim has to say, you can both follow us on social media. Our handles are on the screen. Her information is in the description box of this video. And like always, you can head over to my channel tab and bam, she is right there, smack dab in the middle. Please subscribe to her channel, follow her on Instagram, social media, all that good stuff. I promise you will not forget it. All right, man. Well, again, I'm pretty sure we have a lot of topics, and I want to go ahead and get to those. And I did see a message, and yes, we can talk about that. And ladies and gentlemen,
it's my favorite, so I can't. I was like, oh.
Cool. We can definitely do it. So, are you ready, man? Would you like to go ahead and get started?
Oh man, let's do it.
Nice. Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, I want to thank you so much for tuning in to the Movie News Roundup show number 76. If you're curious on what we will be discussing today, everything is going to be in the description box of this video with their respective links. Also, if you are wanting to know, we are live right now on YouTube at Just My Opinion Reviews. Also, twitch.com/Just My Opinion Reviews. And if you are an expert in the interwebs and you know some way that I can get access to my Facebook back, I would love it. I just need to talk to a real life person. Yes, it's coming up on 3 months now that I have not had my Facebook. I
Oh
thought
my God.
I guess I didn't let you know, but you know, I'm doing what I can. I'm doing what I can. So pray for your boy. Pray for your boy. But Miss Kim, we had D23 this past week. Yesterday. What am I talking about? A lot of stuff dropped. We had some Marvel, we had some Star Wars, but we also had Miss Haley voicing the role of Miss Little Mermaid. I reacted to the trailer. If you guys want to go check that out, it is on my channel right now. But let me go ahead and pull up this trailer, and let's go ahead and take a gander at it again real quick because it's just so darn good. It's just so darn good. And where is it? As a matter of fact, oh, hold on.
If you don't hurry up, I'll start singing, and nobody wants that.
No, I think that'll be a good thing. Go ahead.
You and me both. I heard you. You know what? Brandon, I love you. Don't ever do that again.
Don't ever do what?
When you were singing The Little Mermaid.
I
got you, bro.
Yes. This wonderful sister right here, Holly Bailey. I love your enthusiasm. I mean,
oh my gosh.
How you feeling about this? Is this your most anticipated? Where you at?
First, I gotta say, I have a very specific memory. This is my favorite Disney story. It's my favorite. And I remember growing up and playing with some Barbies, and someone said, "Oh, you can't play. There's no black Barbie. There's no black mermaids."
Damn.
And this movie just I'm gonna cry. I'm so excited because Disney, this really for me brought back the magic. I feel like we've been a little over Marveled, over Disney. Now that there's Disney Plus, it's just like Disney. I felt like this little teaser trailer really captured what Disney was all about, which is magic and fantasy. And I think if you can capture people in the first few seconds of your storytelling, and if you can give us that feeling that makes, you get goosebumps and the hairs in the back of your neck stand up and you start tearing up, which I can't, this is like the 20th time I've seen the trailer. That's what Disney's all about. Like, it's a bit oversaturated, but this for me feels like Disney, like bringing it home, bringing it back to what it was all about. And I'm just so excited for young girls to experience just the magic and the fantasy of this live action version. And now that technology has come so far, and now that I hate the word woke, but inclusion is more of a big deal, that you can't say, I'm happy because another little girl is not gonna have to hear, well, there's no black mermaids.
Right. That's horrible.
There's all kinds of mermaids, and I'm excited. I mean, her father's being played by Javier Bardem. I'm so excited for my Latino brothers and sisters. It's a multicultural cast. Lin-Manuel Miranda is gonna blow us away. He's gonna blow us away. David Diggs is doing the voice of Sebastian. I mean, Hamilton, come on. I'm expecting some bops. I'm expecting to be bobbing my head. I better come out of there dancing. I'm just so excited that they're bringing the magic.
I am too. And I have to say, while I was looking forward to this, Kim, I am now looking forward to it a bit more just from your enthusiasm and your passion that you have. You're really getting me excited. I can't wait now, to be honest with you. This comes out next May the 26th, I believe. And so, it's not that far. Was that 10 months if I'm doing my math correctly?
Not too far. Not
too far. Yeah, that's May 26th of next year. I think it's going to look wonderful. Hopefully it's better than Pinocchio. I think. I don't know if you.
Holy goodness!
I'm just teasing. I haven't seen it, but I've heard nothing but bad things about it.
It has to be.
Yeah,
it has to be.
It has
Please.
to be.
But I was really looking at a lot of the creators, a lot of the writers on this project. They, I think 3 of the writers wrote on the original 1989 Little Mermaid.
Okay.
And that movie brought the magic. And there are also some directors, a lot of writers from Mulan. The writer and co-director of Mulan is actually on this project. So those movies, they just brought the magic. They wrote on a few of the writers wrote on Aladdin. They have a veteran crew that are veterans of the Disney magic. They understand it, and I think they're going to bring it. And I love the cast because little girls, little boys, the big kids, no matter what color you are, you're gonna have something there for you, and that is what I'm so excited about.
Right on. And I got to pull it up right here on the screen. You're correct. Ron Clements and John Musker are attached to the 89 adaptation.
Yeah, they did Moana. Yeah,
that's wonderful right there. That's what's up. That's what's up. So I'm looking forward to it. I know that it got a bunch of backlash from some haters out there because they wasn't too happy with the multicultural cast, but we don't care about that over here.
Brandon, you know what? But also the thing about, if it's a biography, I get it. If the culture and the color of the character is integral to the storytelling, okay, I get it. But if it's fantasy, the whole idea of fantasy is you can be anything.
True. And let me ask you this real quick. I don't know if you've been watching the Rings of Power. When I posted my review, I got a lot of backlash, and I just generally I don't follow J.R.R. Tolkien or know anything about Lord of the Rings or Rings of Power, but I got a bunch of nasty comments like this is ridiculous and the race swapping, and I just asked a genuine question initially, like, hey, are Black people not allowed to show up? And I just didn't know. And people were just like, you're racist and you're stupid and all kinds of nonsense. Is that accurate, or are they, blowing, farts out in the wind with that commentary?
I think that's an overreaction.
Okay.
Okay.
And they brought up the Black Panther thing too. Like, what if there was white Wakandans, and so.
Again, if the color and the nationality of the character is not integral to the storytelling, then you can bend all you want. That's how I feel. Daniel Day-Lewis did Lincoln, and he did a fantastic job. Amazing actor. If you would cast Denzel Washington as Lincoln, could he do a great job? Sure, but it wouldn't be true to the actual history. If you want to argue about the historical history of Middle Earth, not real, my friends. It's fantasy. Then don't freak out about it. So if certain characters, the way they describe them, or it's important because they were part of a Scottish tribe, they were Irish, there were Irish blood running through them, I can understand the anger, and I myself would be like, you know what? Being Irish or Scottish, that's important to that character. Let's leave it alone. But if they've got tiger blood running through their veins, then, let it go.
Right on.
Get over it.
Well, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, again, this is coming out May the 26th of 2023. We all want Miss Halle Bailey to win over here. I'm a fan of hers, and we're going to become one. And so please let us know whether you're watching this via live on the replay, or are you excited about this film, The Little Mermaid, the live action adaptation. What are your thoughts? Again, please let us know down in the comment section. All right, now, Kim, I forgot if you've told me this already. I apologize, but like, how are you on Star Wars? Are you like a casual Star Wars fan? Are you diehard? Where are you at on Star Wars?
I'm a pretty casual Star Wars fan. I'm not super diehard. I did see all the films growing up. However, I rewatched them during the pandemic because it had been so long since I had seen them. And it did spark a love and an interest in me that I do get excited for Star Wars news. However, I can't say ever since I was, I have a friend, we're up there, you know, in our 30s, whatever. And he will get red in the face and start tearing up.
Okay.
Talking about Star Wars. I'm not quite there, but I have an appreciation. But something I do love about Star Wars is I like learning about that universe and that land. So when something new comes out, and with my nephews, definitely I knew who Ahsoka Tano was because I had to sit through all the cartoons, and you know, so I have an appreciation and a love for it. But I'm not like, you know,
Gotcha.
I do love Star Wars. Yeah.
Cool. Well, I'm kind of where you at. I'm not a diehard, definitely. I'm more of a casual. I've seen all the movies, but I haven't seen Clone Wars, Rebels, or Bad Batch. I plan on it one day.
I love Bad Batch.
As far as the new stuff is that's good. Thank you for telling me. As far as the new stuff is concerned, The Mandalorian season 1 and 2 and Rogue One is as good as the original trilogy. But now, man, we have this new one right here called Tales of the Jedi. And I already saw The Mandalorian and the Andor trailer, but I haven't seen this one yet. And so I'm going to go ahead and react to it. Hopefully it is pretty good, but
here comes a new challenger.
Already, well, seems like we have a new challenger backstage. Who is it? Coming up right now.
Let our powers combine. Earth. Fire.
Wind. Water.
Heart.
By your powers combined, I am Captain Planet.
It's Mr. Lamont Tyson with Get a Life Game. What's good, my brother? How you doing, man?
Man, you really know how to tickle somebody's spinal cord, my brother. That's all I could say.
I love it.
Chills up the spine.
That's what's up. I'm glad to
Lamont,
have.
what's up, dude?
I'm good, man. What's good, Kim?
Well as always.
I love to have y'all here. And Lamont, of course, y'all know this man right here, stock market master genius, aka Get a Life Game. Lamont, daddy over there. Handle on the screen, information in the description and on my channel tab. Lamont, I know we some casual Star Wars fans at the very least over here, man. And we were just talking about this trailer that dropped yesterday. I haven't seen it. It's called Tales of a Jedi. And let's go ahead and check it out, man, and see if that's pretty good real quick.
Let's do it.
Let me see. Man, I got so many videos. Oh, Lord, where is it at? I can't even find it. Hold on, y'all. I'm sorry.
Oh, take your time. By the way, while he's finding the video, please be sure to give his brother a like and super chat.
Get those thumbs up, you guys.
He is one of the hardest working brothers on and off the screen, and he is more deserving of at least a like. But at the very least, you guys can go over the top and throw this brother a super chat. Help this brother out.
I concur. Get those thumbs up going, you guys.
Here we go. I'm tripping. That's right here.
Everywhere there is life, but you must face death. Honor it. Do not fear it. Jedi. Ahsoka is Jedi.
The best way I can protect you is to teach you how to protect yourself.
Master Dooku.
I want to bring peace and order to the galaxy.
Master, stop!
It is the only way you will truly have victory.
My Padawan. Again.
Dooku, stand down.
I'm tired of fighting.
I've been warning them about the coming darkness. Let's hope all that training pays off.
And who might
Well, hot damn. Let me say this real quick. When I saw, I didn't know why. That was the first time I saw it, and I'm gonna be honest with you. My expectations were low, but after watching that, man, that was amazing. Like, are you serious? That looks off the chain. They got everybody in there. Elia Cantu, man.
Jimmy Smith, yeah.
Oh,
I love it.
I'm looking forward to it. Yes, I'm sold, man. Somebody said that in the chat. Somebody said so. D still got it fired. Lamont, man, jump in there, bro. How you feeling about this, man?
I'm not even into the lure, and normally I don't like animation with that type of graphics. But B. Avery, that would knock my socks off. Yeah. I'm ready to see it. I'm ready to dive in right now. And I remember you guys tried to take my nerd card because I told you I'm so far behind on all the Star Wars stuff. But B. Avery, this right here,
yeah.
I mean, this was a trailer.
Yeah,
and you don't normally hear me, waxing poetic over trailers, but this looks great. I want to see this, and I'm gonna need y'all to give me the cliff notes so I can catch up. But I gotta see it.
Yeah,
I gotta see it.
I love it. I love it. Kim, how you feeling, man?
I'm excited. I love learning more, and it looks like Ahsoka Tano is younger.
She's all right.
She's a lot younger.
Yeah. That's true. Let me
there she is.
Yeah,
there
right
she is.
Little baby Air. How you doing, Miss Lady?
Say hi. Yeah, say hi. Yeah. Did you see the trailer on my phone? That's why you came in. Look at that. That could be you voicing over one day, honey.
Look at that.
I know.
I know. Look at that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you see it?
Yeah.
I know. You want to tell Uncle B and Auntie Kim hi?
Hi.
Say hi.
Hi. Hi.
Use the voice you use when you tell Daddy no.
Oh, but now Kim, you're all right though. She does look a lot younger.
Yeah, I like it. I want more backstory. I mean, we're gonna get some with the Ahsoka Tano series, I'm sure, but I actually wonder if this will tie into it in terms of like telling her story a little bit. I bet it will. Like really tie into that. That dude, whoa, nice.
Yeah, he got me going here talking about I forgot exactly what he said, but it was nice. That's what kind of got me hollering towards the end of it. But I'm looking forward to it. They're gonna Dooku and Mace Windu right there. I know Eman gonna be excited. Anakin and
this trailer is it actually is just look at the little baby. It's actually a great reminder that great storytelling, it doesn't matter what medium it comes through. As long as you have excellent writing and a wonderful story, it can be great. And this doesn't, because we've seen a lot of trailers for cartoons and stuff, and this looks fantastic.
It was great. It was great, Kim. And Kim, have you read a script before in the past?
Oh yeah, I've read many scripts. You mean a Star Wars script?
Well, not Star Wars in particular, but like long movie screenplays.
Many.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you have a great command of being able to visualize what's going to happen on screen just by reading it from the paper.
That's one of my favorite parts of reading scripts. Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, I especially like to. Sometimes I'll read. Either a little bit, or if I could get through the whole thing of something that's coming up, because I like to see the comparison of my head compared to what's on the screen. Just like a book, but in terms of the way a screenplay is written, it's a little bit different. And, I've done some table read projects and stuff that it's really cool when to just visualize from pen to paper to screen. It's a really cool process.
Already. I love it. Well, I'm glad that we are all enthused on that. It's a surprise for me, but I'm definitely here for it. And guys, if you're watching this via live or on the replay, please let us know what you think down below in the comment section. We would love to hear your thoughts. But now let's go ahead and move on to the next Star Wars trailer. I did see this one. This one looks amazing. So good. It makes me want to see it again. Here we go.
Spies. Saboteurs, assassins. We've all done terrible things on behalf of the rebellion. Cassian Andor. No matter what you tell me or tell yourself, you'll ultimately die fighting these bastards. Wouldn't you rather give it all at once to something real?
We've chosen a side. We're fighting against the dark.
There is an organized rebel effort. Drill down and get a hunt started.
You realize what you set in motion? People will suffer.
Time has come to force their hand.
At what cost?
Everything! Every day we wait, they get stronger.
Let's take them by surprise.
For the greater good.
Call it what you will.
Let's call it war.
People are standing up. They're afraid. Right now, they're afraid.
Let's go!
Star Wars Andor, 3-episode premiere, streaming September 21st.
Man, when is the last time we had a trailer voiceover man come through at the end with the super deep voice? You know what I'm saying? To bless us like that.
In a world.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, right.
They are 2 for 2 with this one right here. I love that one as well. It looks fantastic. I mean, I know y'all all saw the film, but that's the wrong thing right there. Rogue One, it got 84% on Rotten Tomatoes, 86% audience score, and also it made $1 billion worldwide. It seemed like they should have been making prequels and sequels to this a long time ago, but I say that because it is a prequel to Rogue One, and I love Rogue One. But Kim, how you feeling about this trailer and your anticipation? Is a high or low?
Again, it's really high because as I love learning about the world of Star Wars, since I didn't really get too into it as a kid or in my teens or anything. But you always have that underlying the political battle of the world of Star Wars in every series and every movie. However, this looks like it's really going to go a lot deeper into the nuances of the government or the political issues that they're dealing with that world. And I love seeing that. And I love seeing, I feel like that's been most developed with Andor. I'm really excited to see this. And can we just say, Stellan Skarsgård, the man. The man. He's the man. And his kids. Come on.
Right on.
Yeah.
I love it.
Skarsgård boys, they're aces with me.
Lamont, where you at with this, sir?
Like Kim, when she mentioned that she didn't get into the lore as a kid, I haven't really gotten into the lore either at all. However, there's so many people in this particular movie that I love, and I did see one of these Star Wars movies, maybe 2 or 3 of them back, that I really enjoyed. And to see this and to hear her basically say it's going to be more along the realms of all the political fighting that they have going on, I'm definitely here to see it. And visually, it looks great. So I think, B. Avery, you're winning me over with Star Wars tonight, my brother, and the way you're presenting these trailers and Kim breaking them down. Y'all might have a new nerd.
Already. I love it. I love to hear it, man. But yeah, I'm looking forward to this just because, I mean, it looks good. It's a prequel to Rogue One. It's going to be, I think, 2 seasons of 12 episodes each. So a total of 24. So that's a lot of storytelling right there. And I think it's going to like span over 5 years. Let me read this exactly. The series will explore a new perspective from Star Wars Galaxy, focused on Cassian Andor's journey to discover the difference he can make. The series brings forth the tale of the burgeoning rebellion against the Empire and how people and planets became involved. It's an era filled with danger, deception, and intrigue, where Cassian will embark on the path that is destined to turn him into a rebel hero. And so I heard that the end of this series is going to lead up right going into Rogue One. And I just want to see the beginning of a rebellion where people are just like, F the system. I don't give a damn. I don't care how hopeless it seems like our chances are. I'm still going to fight back. I don't care how long it's going to take. I'm doing this for my children. I'm doing this for my great-grandchildren, my grandchildren. And those are the vibes I'm getting from this right here. So I'm super duper excited about it. Just like you guys are. So super dope right there. Before we move on, though, I do have some super chats that I want to grab real quick. This first one is from Dan the Man. Man, I asked for 2 orders of Fantastic Four and X-Men announcements. A large cup of Denzel as Galactus with a side of John Boyega as Silver with a bucket of fries. Instead, I got Bullish. We note on the scroll. Well, I definitely have some commentary for that later on when we get to that portion of the show, Dan the Man. But I want to thank you so much for the super chat, my brother. I do appreciate it. And we also have Miss AMBW Channel over here. Been going through it, y'all. This woman I was seeing ended things, and I haven't felt the same since. Professionally, things are not going well either. I am lost. I wonder if I will ever meet anyone one day. Well, AMBW Channel, I am very, very sorry to hear that. But I'm glad you're here with us, joining us today. Hopefully, we can put a smile on your face, you know, and have you something positive to think about, you know. But hey, I mean, you know, I guess things just don't work out sometime, and I promise that you will, you know, meet somebody that's perfect for you one day. Not perfect, but perfect for you. You know, just you know, take a deep breath and try to put your best foot forward, and I'm pretty sure everything will be all right. But you know, thank you so much for being here and contributing to the channel as well. And I wish you the best and God bless. So again, thank you for that super chat. But before we move on, man, we got one more Star Wars trailer that I want to check out, and I can't determine if I'm more excited for this one or the ones we just saw, because I'm excited. But it's that Mandalorian. You have seen seasons 1 and 2. Am I correct, Mr. Lamont?
Nope,
you haven't. Well, let's still go ahead and check out the trailer anyway, and we're gonna talk. We're gonna make fun of you afterwards. Okay?
I'm taking that card.
No.
This is the one that you saved? You are as its father. A clan of 2. But you have removed your helmet. Then you are a Mandalorian no more.
Your cult fractured our people. Where were you then? Did you think your dad was the only Mandalorian?
All right, kid. Hang on. You ready for an adventure?
Woo! Lamont, you got to listen to Arutu, man. We taking Lamont's car and giving him a Vespa for the rest of the year. My brother, you're missing out, man. You're missing out, Lamont. What are you doing over there? Come on, my brother. What you think about the trailer, though? What you think?
Kim B. Avery, I humbly come before both of you all to ask you to please don't take the card, but maybe put me in a 2-week penalty box, okay?
Gotcha.
Just do that to me. B. Avery, ladies and gentlemen, has turned me on to so many of these things. So B. Avery got me watching Halo on Paramount. And at first I was a little hard to get there. And B. Avery said, man, I know your nerd DNA. You gotta watch it. And he got me there, and I can't get enough of it. And this trailer, my goodness, and it's got Carl Weathers. It's got, I think this is the one that has Giancarlo Esposito in it as well. And I rocks with both of them because whatever they're in, especially Giancarlo, he knocks it out the park.
Yes.
And for the sake of that, this might be the thing that gets me into, because that trailer, the score, the visuals, it all sounded wonderful. And I am starting to think, what have I been doing with my nerd card? I haven't been utilizing it properly. So please don't take it.
Okay. We're gonna give you a little grace period. Kim,
please.
How you feeling about Mandalorian season 3?
Oh, let me tell you, Mandalorian, that show is really special. It's really, really special. What they've done with it is just so wonderful. And I love my Grogu. I love a baby Grogu. But Pedro Pascal, man, they killed it. Season 1, I was like, wow. And then season 2, I feel like it wasn't as good as season 1 for me, but it was good. The storytelling was great. I love what they're doing, and this feels consistent, which I really like. I like something about the Star Wars films in the late 2000 ones. Well, the other ones too in the early 2000s also are a little but something I've really been wanting is just a lot more consistency, and they have been bringing it. Very, very good storytelling. I'm so excited. I'm so excited.
Nice. Yeah, man, Lamont, you got to get on it, bro. Like, you got 2 full seasons that you can be. I know you're gonna like it, bro. I know you are. I'm very confident. You know, you liking Halo, right? Did you liking that, right?
Yes, you turned me on to that. And ladies and gentlemen, if you follow B. Avery, you know how hard he works. He has also got me on that new Lord of the Rings that they have on Amazon. I did not like the first episode, and I was about to say no. I went back for the second one. I started seeing the vision B. Avery painted for me. I was like,
Cool. I'm happy to hear it, my brother. I'm happy to hear it. Well, yeah, I'm ecstatic, man, for this right here. The Mandalorian can't do no wrong. You know, somebody said in the chat that it's carrying the Star Wars franchise, and it really is. I mean, if you're new out there, guys, the Mandalorian season 1 and 2, to me, it's up there, same caliber level as the original trilogy. So is Rogue One. Obi-Wan didn't make it. Boba Fett didn't make it. I can't remember anything else, but hopefully Andor and will too. But yeah, Mandalorian. What was the other one? Andor and the Tales of the Jedi. All that is looking super duper fire right now. So. Yes. But
may I ask you two Star Wars fans a question?
Oh, of course, please.
So for someone who has only seen one of the movies they've made in the last 20 years, but fell in love with that movie and also played the video game that came out on PS4, where would you start to try to get yourself into the Star Wars universe? What would be a good starting position, movies and TV show?
What was the movie you said you saw and loved in the past 20 years?
Man, I forgot.
Have you seen the original trilogy?
Yeah. When I was a kid, when I was a child, yes.
I would say you can either start with Andor or Rogue One.
Okay.
Because that would then take him into the original trilogy, and then he can get the Mandalorian seasons 1 and 2 and 3 right after that. But looks like you disagree, Miss Kimberly.
I mean, no, it's not so much I disagree. It's just different perspectives, honestly. Now there's just so much in the collection. I'm kind of right there with you, man, because I didn't really revisit things till the pandemic. But if you haven't seen the original Star Wars since you were a kid, I would revisit it through your adult eyes, through the eyes of a man who knows more about film, that knows more about storytelling and effects, because you can appreciate so much more, especially looking back and going, wow, what they did in the 60s and 70s with practical effects, you appreciate it more going back. So I kind of would start from scratch. I'd start from the top. And then I start from the first 3, and then I know the mid-90s ones with Natalie Portman and stuff, they're supposed to take place before. But honestly, I would do the first 3, and then I would kind of look up the order that you're supposed to go in based on Disney, and I would go from there. Because I mean, mind you, I had a pandemic, I wasn't doing nothing, but I would revisit the original through adult eyes. I really would.
Okay.
A lot of appreciate. There's so much more to appreciate.
Right on. And Eman, he's more knowledgeable on that. He'll have a good answer for you. So if you want to holler at him, go ahead and do that. And so again, shout out to all my moderators out there. Shout out Myra. I love you. I love all of you guys. And before we move on to Marvel, I want to just dance over with DC real quick. They just dropped the trailer as well, and it was super fire. It was so fire that I want to check it out with you guys again. Is that okay?
Please.
Yeah.
All right, well, let's do it. Let's do it. In the stream, getting a little copyright warning over here. My bad, but that was the end of it. Just about. Kim, how you feeling about this? The Rock been teasing this for a millennia, and now we have not one trailer but two. How you feeling? How you feeling?
Oh, I'm really excited about this. I'm excited. I've always said I'm rooting for DC. I'm not one of those DC haters, but like I can recognize for myself, I only speak for myself when the storytelling is really great, and they've struggled, to say the least, they've struggled. But I'm really excited about the potential here. I'm loving the cinematography. It's reminding me a lot of Batman vs Superman. It looks really cool. I like in this trailer, we're seeing more of the powers of Hawkman and Pierce Brosnan, his character, who, by the way, Pierce Brosnan, round of applause for this man. Another consistent actor, just bringing it decade through decade. Aldous Hodge, God bless his mama and his daddy.
Goodness.
God bless that man. I'm very excited to see him in this film. But I don't know a lot about Black Adam. I don't know a whole lot about the backstory. This is actually a character I'm not very familiar with. So I'm really excited to see the whole story. But Dwayne Johnson, I like that it's not just like, I want to be the king of movies. I want to be the king of movies. He has a lot of passion about this character, and passion is something that's undeniable. So hopefully it's got some really great screenwriting behind it. The cinematography already looks pleasing. I just really hope they bring it with tying the story together and making something that can be more long-lasting for DC as they hopefully move on up and get away from all the drama. So. Right. Sooner the better. Lamont, how you feeling about this, man? And won't you let Kim know who Black Adam is, and anybody else out there that may not know, sir?
So we all know about the powers of Shazam and where those powers come from. Similar story with Black Adam. In his world, his family was killed by tyrants, and he wanted to get revenge on those tyrants, and so he gets those powers. And the more he used the powers, the more he started to go beyond just getting revenge and started to want to be a conqueror. And his lore is good, but it usually tends to stick to Shazam's lore. And I'm always surprised when Marvel, DC, or any of these comic book studios take a character who might not be their mainstream star and do something big with them. And what I want people to know about Black Adam, he's badass. He can hand it to Superman. There is a cartoon and a comic run where Superman goes toe-to-toe with Black Adam and gets that ass beat. Shazam has to help, okay? Shazam has to help because one of Superman's weaknesses is magic. Shazam's powers, magic. And like Kim, I too am not just a Marvel fanboy, but if you look behind me and between those belts, that is a DC poster. And so I've been clamoring for DC to do something good with not just the visuals, but also the script and giving us characters that we can get behind and have that emotional attachment to. And it looks like that's what we're getting with this. The more trailers I see, the more I'm excited at the way they're presenting their powers. They're presenting Dr. Fate, and I am a big fan of Pierce Brosnan too. He was my first James Bond. I love Aldous Hodge, and I like the way they're presenting these characters without really having the Justice League involved, because Black Adam really and truly is a Superman with magic. So Kim, get ready for a thrill ride. And if you haven't learned, Superman will be coming to have a party with Black Adam. It's coming.
Lamont, I couldn't say it any better myself, man. And I'm excited for this. I know OneTakeBigDog is. Shout out to him. You know, I didn't know Amanda Waller was going to be in this.
I was just gonna say, I guess we know what universe this is in.
Yeah. So
Okay.
I'm looking forward to her involvement. You know, her shystiness and stuff like that. But even though the Justice League, it may not be in this, we don't know. I'm still curious to see where they are, you know, in the world. You know, are they watching this on TV? Are they, you know, tied up doing something else? You know, I'm really interested in seeing how this is going to play out. And I mean, of course, we hope it's good, but we're introducing a lot of characters and at the same time right now, you know, like, you know, the Hawkman, Dr. Fate, Black Adam, you know, is it Dr. Adam or Mr. Adam? No, Adam Smasher, right?
Adam Smasher, yeah.
So I hope it's long enough to where everybody gets, you know, screen time. But you know, I think it's a good property. I like the director. And so I have faith in it. I think it's going to be pretty good. So, yeah.
So Kim, this could be that movie that helps to resurrect DC. And with Dwayne being the one of the biggest draws in Hollywood, and he has a fandom right with him, you give him the right script and let him play his role the way he can play it. This could be the thing that turns around the DC ship. And I mean, literally, you could take Black Adam and make him an anti-hero or just make him evil. Most of the time he's evil, but him being an anti-hero could be something that gets more and more people involved in DC and turn the ship around. So October couldn't get here quick enough for me.
I'm actually excited to see The Rock play an anti-hero, you know, because he's a lot of his roles are like, I'm here, congratulations. But I mean, I do want to see, when you describe it that way, I do want to see that inner conflict of like, you can go here or you can go here, and I want to see him go.
Nice.
You know, like I really want to see that conflict in him, and not so much like, you know, here's the hero. Like, oh, is he a hero? I like that dynamic. So cool. And the suit's cool. I like the suit.
Yeah.
I like the suit.
Suit is badass. Suit is badass.
Right.
Let me grab a super chat real quick. Another one from Dan the Man, $5. There's too much sauce, Lamont. Gonna get lost if he just start with the OG. Here's my diagnostics chronological order. I do not know what their acronym means. King, Knight of the Old Republic.
I know he's telling me Mandalorian is last.
Okay. Rebels, Clone Wars. What is PT? I don't know. Pirates tearing it up. I don't know.
Pirates tearing it up.
Wait. I don't know. But send them an email. And thank you very much for the $5 super chat, Danny Man. We really, really, really do appreciate it. We really do appreciate it. But guys, we got the DC out the way. We got the Star Wars out the way. But now we got to move on over to our favorite. Lamont got the hoodie on. He got the shirt on, the hat. It's time for Marvel, guys. Let's do it. All right. It is time for Marvel. We got so much. They announced a lot. I mean, a lot of people was upset and disappointed. Like, wait a minute. You know, one of our super chats earlier was talking about one of Denzel Washington as Galactus and Fantastic Four and Blade and Deadpool. And to be honest with you, initially, because I sent y'all a message in the group, I was like, wait a minute, is D23 over with? You know, what happened to the X-Men announcement? But
Right.
I thought about it.
I was hoping for that.
It's actually kind of good that they didn't announce all of that, you know, because we get to, I mean, of course I want to see it, yes, but we get to focus on everything that they have right now in phase 4. because if they would have announced all the stuff for Phase 6, possibly nobody would be paying attention to everything that will be coming out in Phase 4. And we did get some updates. You know, we got some trailers and stuff like that. So let me ask you this right here, Lamont. I'm gonna come to you first. Out of everything right here on the screen that you're looking at right now, besides Blade and Guardians of the Galaxy, what is one of the things that's getting you most excited? You can talk about the least favorite, or you know, I'm looking at your hoodie, and so I'm pretty sure you're excited about that. But what's kind of piquing your fancy right now that you know that you want to talk about?
Man, I'm down. Of course, I'm down for the Captain America. And I would love. I can't wait to see what they're going to do with him and that lure. Thunderbolts. I'm intrigued by that. I'm kind of wondering which direction they're going to go with the team itself. And overall, man, Echo and Daredevil. I'm kind of looking at those two. Like I'm really here for all of it, but Captain is the one that's got me most intrigued. I really want to see how they're going to tie Daredevil and Echo together. And I'm here for the Marvels. I'm a big Brie Larson fan. I know a lot of people don't like her. I do. And I want to see how they're going to work together. And are we going to get a Jean Grey siphoning those powers at some point in time to become, not Jean Grey, Rogue, siphoning those powers at some point in time, her mutant powers, using them to be Rogue that we saw in X-Men, the team. So I'm excited for those, B. Avery.
I got you. Since you said the Marvels, that kind of stood out to me. Let's check this out right here.
Director of the Marvels, Nia DaCosta, Kamala Khan herself, Miss Marvel, Iman Vellani from WandaVision, Monica Rambeau, Tiana Paris, and your Captain Marvel, Carol Danvers, Miss Brie Larson. Yeah! And Iman, is this the first time you've been in front of 7,500 fans?
Take, yeah. It's been amazing. You know, Monica got a little bit of powers or something, so we're gonna see how those pop off in the Marvels. Very excited.
I had such an amazing time with these beautiful women, inside and out. I learned so much, and it was really nice to have a team. I had a team.
Finally being part of a universe I've loved since I was a kid is accosting you every time I see you and pitching you 17 movies. So thank you for letting me do that. Thank you, I appreciate it.
Well, there you go right there. I love it, man. I especially definitely want to hear from Kim, but I'm looking at this right here. I think this is a win for everybody because you got a sequel. Like, okay, so Miss Marvel, it did make $1 billion, but at the same time, like you said, Lamont, a lot of people don't like Carol Danvers. Not Carol Danvers, that's the character's name. What is her real name? Brie Larson.
Brie Larson.
But now with this, thank you. Now with the sequel, you know, we're tying Tiana Paris in there and also Miss Marvel to kind of, I guess, wash over the disdain that people have about her. And also it's women led on in front and behind the camera, and everybody looks different. You have a black woman, a brown woman, and a white woman. And so just from dollars, you know, around the world, I think it'll have some appeal there. Kim, how you feeling about this? You excited, or you're not really? It's not really doing it for you.
You know, I'm really excited. I'm really excited. I love Tiana Paris. I really liked what they did with her in WandaVision. I do believe, I wish there was a little bit more to how she got her powers. That I didn't really love how quick that was and how she was like, oh, powers. All right, let's fly. I would have preferred a bit more story, a bit more reaction to like, I can do this now instead of just like, oh, okay. However, I hope they go more into the dynamics of her just like getting powers, because the cool thing is that her mom was like this female superhero without the powers. You know, this she was I know she's a pilot, forgot what kind, but she was a pilot, like she's a badass in and of herself and a single mom, like she's doing her thing, and her mom's best friend was an actual super, you know, powered woman. And so I want to see that dynamic of like mothers and daughters of like, I don't care how much powers I have, my mom was still the woman, you know, like I really want to see her reflect and reminisce on her mother and what her mother did. I hope they go deeper. I think Iman Vellani is adorable. I loved her in Miss Marvel. I am loving the representation for our brothers and sisters of different cultures. I do want to see Captain Marvel interact with different people. I don't know how a teenager is gonna kind of fit into that, because one of the things I liked about Captain Marvel is that she doesn't smile too much. Even Black Widow still gave us a lot of cheeky grins here and there, but I like the stoicism of Captain Marvel. I like that she's not here to play, she's here to get shit done. And I don't know, I don't want it to become too jokey, so I can't say anything till I see at least a teaser, to be honest. So
I got you. Okay. And did you just give me a quick answer, Kim? Did you see Miss Marvel on Disney Plus?
Oh yeah.
Okay, cool.
Loved it. They totally captured the spirit of a teenage girl.
Gotcha. And Lamont, you did too, correct?
I did.
Now, I think at one post-credit scene, I think Miss Marvel went into the closet, and then we saw that Miss Marvel, Carol Danvers, switched places with her. They switched spots. You know what I'm talking about?
Mm-hmm.
It was also announced that Monica Rambeau, also Teyonah Parris's character, also it wasn't just those two. She switched spots as well. That were just off camera. But anyway, with all that being said, man, are you matching Kim's energy on this, or you're not as excited, or you are excited? What do you anticipate, sir?
I like the Marvels, man, and I am excited for it. Miss Marvel is such a fan of Captain Marvel, and in the stories, they get into some trouble with her being so much of a fangirl that it causes an extra dynamic when you're really having to deal with villains that want to overthrow the world, overthrow the universe, that type of thing. But the chemistry that they have between each other is a great bond, where Captain Marvel realizes this girl just wants you to kind of mentor her. And so I'm wondering, are they going to go that far with it? And I'm also really, really curious and wondering who is going to be the adversary they're going to have to deal with. Who is the adversary these three are going to have to deal with? Because Captain Marvel has a universal lure. And I'm just curious to know where they're going to go. If we figure that out, that can kind of let us know probably on what stakes the movie will be on, in terms of whoever the adversary is going to be in this coming movie. So I'm excited for it. I'm definitely excited for it.
I didn't even think of that. Okay, that's what's up. I'm excited too. Kim, so what's next out of that? We got that one out the way. What else you thinking about up here? We got Echo, Ironheart, Thunderbolts, Ant-Man.
I have two thoughts. One, I'm really excited about Thunderbolts, but let me just go to Daredevil right quick, because I'm liking She-Hulk. She-Hulk is fun. However, I think it's interesting that reintroducing Matt Murdock into this version. I don't want to say this version of Daredevil, because I don't know what it's going to be, because the Netflix version was nice and gritty and raw. Mm-hmm. And he's being reintroduced in a real jokey kind of sitcom setting. And I just don't want that. I think that he should have some fun with She-Hulk. I think that'll be fun, however they do that. But I don't want the new Daredevil series to be jokey and hokey. I kind of want what I got with Netflix. So I'm wondering if they're gonna just really switch that off. So
okay. No, you can keep going, but tell me if this changes your mind or gets you nervous.
I notice you're still standing out here, sir.
Oh, sorry.
Aren't you supposed to talk about my show? Wait, your show? I think you mean my show. Ladies and gentlemen, Charlie Cox, Daredevil, Born Again, coming to Disney Plus. This is the first time I've stood with these two gentlemen together, so it's pretty amazing. What is it like being back? The two of you who've been doing this for many, many years and now joining the Marvel Studios family.
I mean, it's emotional. It's really, really emotional. What an odd feeling to have been, in some ways, been doing this for a while, and yet we're starting again.
You get double the amount of time.
We're doing 18 episodes. We don't start filming until next year, so there is nothing that we can show for you today because we haven't started filming. So I apologize, but you get to see them.
Yeah, but I mean, Kevin, if you wanted to show something, you could maybe show them some Daredevil from She-Hulk.
From that other thing.
From the other thing. I mean, being honest, though, wanting to show.
It's a good idea, Charlie. Here's a little clip of what you'll see in an upcoming episode of She-Hulk. Ladies and gentlemen, Charlie Cox and Vincent D'Onofrio. Thanks, guys. Thank you very much.
Life would be so much easier if I was just Jen.
I think you're in a unique position to do some real good. Jen Walters can use the law to help people when society fails them. She-Hulk can help people when the law fails them.
This guy's really kind of doing it for me.
All right. Well, Kim, there's a little taste of the Daredevil you're gonna get. So you still a little skeptical, or you just, how where you at now?
No, that's exciting. That's exciting. I like that he was talking to her from a real heart to heart, like from the short clip that we saw. I do like that he wasn't like he wasn't a ding dong. I have hope. But also the Wilson Fisk that I saw in Hawkeye, it wasn't the one that I remember.
Yeah.
The way he was, and I didn't like it. I didn't like the shirt. I was like, what are we doing, bro? You lose your whole wardrobe. So I just hope they come correct. That's all I gotta say. That's all I gotta say. Just come correct. But I just really love Daredevil, and I really I hope they bring the rest of the cast back. So we'll see.
Okay.
Yeah.
Lamont, where you at?
I'm here for it, man. I love the guy that plays Kingpin. I've seen him on several shows. I rocks with him. Charlie Cox is okay to me. I'm not knocking him. I'm not like over the moon with him, but I did like him as Daredevil. And I think that there is room for Charlie Cox to be the type of person who can be funny but can still be gritty. I think he can carry both mantles, and we just saw an example of that. Normally, Charlie Cox, when he's Daredevil, he's vicious. There's no heart. But when he goes into being the lawyer, he tends to be a little bit more sly. And with him being with the Muscle, who's going to be She-Hulk when they team up, I think they're going to make a really, really good couple together. And don't be surprised if you don't see her popping into a lot of the Daredevil shows. So I'm here for it.
Nice. I'm here for it too. I'm ecstatic. While I did love the Netflix Daredevil, it still was the tone for me. I liked it. It's this what they're giving me right now is kind of what it's so far so good. It's exactly what I want. And so I'm really happy about this. And so I couldn't be happier. 18 episodes, and then we got Echo too that may be tying into that as well. But since Daredevil, well, but before I say too much, let me go ahead and bring that up as well, because we do know that those two things do tie together. Here we go.
Incredible cast of Echo: Alaqua Cox, Devery Jacobs, Cody Lightning, Chaske Spencer, the incredible Graham Greene, and Vincent D'Onofrio.
Oh my gosh. What a journey this has been. This is only my second role I've ever had, and now I've become a lead. It's just so crazy to me.
All of us growing up on our reservations, on our reserves, wishing to see Indigenous superheroes, to get to work with somebody as special and as important as Alaqua, and like she said, like our co-stars, has just been unbelievable, and is one that I'm so grateful for, and also to all of the deaf community and deaf interpreters and people who were a part of making this project.
It's a whole different world, and I'm really excited for people in the audience to see this world and also see Alaqua Cox. I don't think you guys realize how she has some amazing screen presence.
To be with another actor that has the kind of talent that she does, where we're just one-on-one with each other, full on, it was just extraordinary.
Right on. So this gets me excited. Echo is going to be at least 6 episodes, and then Daredevil is 18. So we're gonna, of course, get Vincent D'Onofrio in Daredevil, and we just saw him on stage. He's going to appear in Echo as well. And so all three of those characters, Echo, Daredevil, Vincent D'Onofrio, Kingpin, they're going to be all in each other's shows. And so I'm just looking at this as like a big 24 episode super show.
Super show.
I think that they should have them release. I think they should have them release back to back. Like have Echo come
I agree.
out, excuse me, and then Daredevil come out right after it, just right after each other. And also, let's say for instance, Echo comes out first. Okay, of course you're gonna have an Echo trailer, but you need to have a Daredevil trailer as well come out before Echo comes out. If they do it like that, and then show characters in both of them, so they'll be more excited. Like, oh, okay, Daredevil gonna show up in Echo. That's gonna make me either want to sign up or tune in. I just think that would be the best way. But yeah, man, Kim, how you feeling about the Echo series? And you know, did you like her in Hawkeye as well?
First, just seeing those beautiful Indigenous people walk out. Can I just say I'm so excited for their community. I'm so excited that they're getting dynamic representation. Our brothers and sisters, you know, in this world, we're all brothers and sisters, and I think we should celebrate each other's wins. And I'm so excited for their community that they get more superheroes and more stories told in more dynamic ways for their community. I think that's amazing. Yes, for the deaf community, I'm so excited. I have some deaf friends, and I was asking, you know, some people like, you know, what's it mean for you guys to see that? And they're like, oh, so wonderful to see people who are dealing what we live with in different ways as a superhero fighting, like instead of, you know, only time I feel like I've seen, you know, deaf characters just like a after school special or as the interpreter on the episode of, you know, Law and Order. And so I'm just so excited for the representation here. And I loved Echo's fight sequences on Hawkeye.
Yes, I did too.
I was like, okay, like I really liked, and I liked that, although there was a lot of great humor. I'm a huge fan of the Hawkeye series. There was a lot of great humor, but I felt like her character was steady and gritty, and I liked that. I really am excited to see some more storytelling. I didn't see any of the tracksuit guys. We're hoping for my bros, but
she wanted to see the tracksuit mafia.
yeah, I miss my bros. But I think this is going to be really good, and I think she's a lot more gritty than we saw, and I'm excited for what's to come, because I believe in this series she'll be returning to wherever the town that she's from, and dealing with some stuff in her hometown, her character. So I'm excited to see that.
Nice. Lamont, how you feeling about this, man? And also, we do know at the end of the Echo show, she shot Kingpin in the face, and we see how that turned out right here. And it says that when he pops up, he's going to be having some type of bandages, you know, on his eye, like straight out the comics right here. And so, I mean, how you feeling about Echo, man? How you feeling about Daredevil and all that crossover, man? And let us know how you feeling.
I'm loving it, man. I couldn't say more to what Kim said. I had opportunity for a decade to build a business working with children that have special needs that include being deaf, include being blind, include something called Trisomy 21, included autism. And when they get to see that they are represented in Hollywood, it just gives the community more and more hope that there are more and more chances of opportunity for them to do things when they get of age. And to see her do it, when I saw her in Hawkeye, she stole the screen from me. And I have to give B. Avery the credit one more time, because I was not going to watch Hawkeye. I literally was going to take Christmas off and not watch Hawkeye. And Hawkeye has become like one of my top 2 Disney Plus series to this day.
Yeah.
Loved it.
I like it too.
And loved her. Loved the tracksuit mafia. I mean, I just had a blast with Hawkeye. And I'm here for Echo. I'm here for the story, because in the story, in the comics, she does do some dastardly things to her daddy. And the daddy, for whatever the reason, allows her to be, to some degree, his Achilles heels. And we do get a time where Echo teams up with Spider-Man. So there's always that question. Will the web slinger pop into one of these shows just as a quick cameo, maybe as a trailer, or will some of these characters pop into the web slingers movie? And so for all that, I'm excited.
Okay.
I vote yes for all of that, Lamont. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Thank you very much. Thank you very much. And I love y'all's commentary. This is a lot of fun. We still have so much to talk about. There was another one that you mentioned earlier, Lamont, the super duper ragtag team. You can kind of, I guess, call it Marvel's version of the Suicide Squad. Let's go ahead and check this out right here.
Group perhaps as lofty as the Avengers, but there is a group, and they're called the Thunderbolts. And they are a ragtag bunch, and I want you to meet them. Starting with our director, Mr. Jake Schreier. I also want you to say hi to Julia Louis-Dreyfus, who's playing Valentina Allegra de Fontaine. We've got the return of David Harbour as the Red Guardian from Ant-Man and the Wasp. Hannah John Common as Ghost. Wyatt Russell is back as John Walker, a.k.a. U.S. Agent. Also joining the Thunderbolts, Sebastian Stan. James Bucky Barnes.
I love this team. I love the Marvel Universe.
Well, listen, these are my kinds of people,
Right on. And Lamont, I'm gonna come to you first, man. I'm gonna be honest with you, bro. When they first announced this right here, this Thunderbolts, I wasn't bummed out, but I wasn't looking forward to it. You know what I'm saying? I was just like, okay, I'm sure to be straight. I didn't really know what to expect, and I just don't know too much about the Thunderbolts. But after watching this panel right here, I gotta say, I'm looking forward to it, man. That seemed like a little badass team right there. It does. There's also somebody missing. I'm gonna see if you're gonna guess. But how you feeling about this Thunderbolts movie, man? You think it's gonna be good? You think it's gonna be bad? You somewhere in the middle? How you feeling?
I'm in the middle.
You're in the middle. Okay.
I'm in the middle. Because the team the Thunderbolts team I'm expecting is not that team.
Okay.
I'm just keep it 100.
That's cool.
We're missing Red Hulk. We're missing Abomination. This is not the Thunderbolts team that I was expecting to get. However, there is so much talent with those characters. I think it will be good. I like Florence Pugh and her role. David Harbour, he's just in for me. You got two super soldiers. I mean, look, I'm just keeping it real with y'all. Even though he's a super soldier, technically, and then you've got Bucky and you've got the knockoff Captain America. I think the type of trouble they're going to get into is what's going to make the story good. I think the type of trouble they're going to be getting into is what's going to make it good. So I'm iffy on it. I need to see more for them to get me over the moon.
Okay, I'm not over the moon myself, and I had the pictures ready. I'm like, okay, we're probably not gonna get Red Hulk, but the Abomination do seem like he missing. We got two different designs right there. I was not. I mean, I forgot all about Taskmaster. I forgot all about Ghost. I kind of wish we got the real Taskmaster version, not the one that they gave us in Black Widow. But I mean, that's a nice kick-ass team right there, man.
It's all right.
Yeah,
it's all right.
It's all right. As far as skill level is concerned, they can do some damage. But Miss Kimberly, how are you feeling about this Thunderbolts? Does it get you excited? You in the middle? Or you like, oh, this sucks? I don't want to see it at all.
No, I'm excited about it. I'm excited about it. I love David Harbour so much. But I love when Bucky's frustrated. It's the funniest thing to me. Like his dynamic with Falcon, his dynamic with Captain America. I just love when they would go back and forth, and when he would get frustrated, that's when he's really funny when he's like, oh God, you're such an idiot. So I'm excited to see Wyatt Russell's character. Was it John? I forgot his name. Walker. Or as my nephews call it, the Walmart Captain America.
Captain America.
I'm excited to see the dynamic, because something else is that the Avengers, I mean, they struggled, Tony and original Captain America struggled a little bit with each other, but they're going to fight. They're not going to relinquish power easily. There's going to be a fight for who's in charge of the group, because they're all alphas. The Avengers had this I have my powers, but we're a team. And they're like, I have my powers, you're in my way. Get away from me. Shut up. I'm going to do this. I don't need your help. So I think I wonder what they're going to come up against, because at the end of the day with the Thunderbolts, their biggest wall is going to be each other. It's going to be working as a team. And I think that dynamic will be interesting and funny. But also Yelena, she lost her sister. She's got her own serious motivations. You know,
That's true.
this group, they lost a lot. So, and they're selfish, and they're a bit of the anti-hero. So, just that dynamic. I don't see Bucky saying, "Okay, you're in charge" to any of them.
That's true.
That's going to be interesting. We all have one target, but I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to do it my way. I'm going to do it my way. We're going to see a lot of that. And I look forward to that conflict because I love the Avengers, but sometimes I get sick of everything being rosy and I want to see some conflict. And they're definitely going to bring the conflict.
Right on.
Now, B. Avery, Val is going to be a difference maker too. And I love Julia Louis-Dreyfus. Been rocking with her forever. And in the comics, Val made a big difference. I mean, usually when everybody was getting out of line, she brought them together, because I wonder who is going to be the person putting pressure on her in the story, because somebody squeezes her, and when she gets squeezed, she squeezes their hind parts. And that's how they kind of got stuck in line on a couple of those comic runs. So I'm interested to see who's going to be squeezing her in order to squeeze the most juice out of the Thunderbolts. Right on.
And we got 2 super chat. Thank you, Lamont. I appreciate that. Got 2 super chats I want to grab real quick. Dan, the man is rich. $10. Be able. We got to talk about them acronyms. Peep how everyone are getting taken off the board for Kang Dynasty. Right on. Spotty got erased. Strange with Clear. Their only hope is Doom. We will see. And thank you so much. I appreciate it, Dan the man. Also, we got Buzz 703. I see y'all. What's good, Buzz? How you doing? Moderator in the building. Thank you so much, Buzz. I do appreciate it. And just for those 2 super chats, here we go.
What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside. What a money reside.
Thank you. Now, we did not get an announcement for the cast of the Fantastic Four. However, we actually do have a confirmation that Mr. Matt Shakman is going to be directing the movie November of 2024. I'm cool if we don't have an announcement, but at least we got a director. You know, they just probably trying to finalize everything. Y'all disappointed about this, or y'all content with just name of the director we got?
Let me tell you something. When it comes to Fantastic Four and this awesome story and how many times it's been failed, take your time. Just please take your time. I am in no rush. Just get it right. I'm not like, I want to hear something right now. I need to hear something. Please just make a great Fantastic Four movie. That's all I ask. You can announce the cast 2 months before it comes out for all I care. I just want it to be good. Everyone's so demanding of information up front. And sometimes studios give in to that pressure. Sometimes they don't. But what they need to focus on is just the filmmaking and the storytelling. Do something great. Do something really great.
Lamont, where you at on that?
100% with you guys. There's no point in rushing. And now that I've had an opportunity to work behind the camera on the other side and understand what goes into it, there's no need in rushing. We already have stories out there that a lot of fans didn't really get behind, and some did. There's no point in rushing something that doesn't need to be rushed. We want to make sure that when we're in the MCU, that there's continuity with all the other stories, and that the story that they give for this group is great, because the Fantastic Four is for sure a cornerstone of Marvel stories and Marvel teams. So it would be great to finally see it done, number one, with a good story and with the visuals that Marvel can provide such a great story. So yeah, just take your time. No need to rush. Take your time.
I love it.
And you know what, Brandon? I will say this. There's kind of, fan casting, sometimes it goes great. Rosario Dawson, great. Ahsoka Tano, great example. Like, looks just like her. She delivered in a live action. Let's go. But then sometimes if studios give in to all this fan casting, it might not deliver. So I say, you know what? Even when they do announce the cast, if they pick someone that's, I know Penn Bagley's kind of that his name's been going around, the guy from You and Gossip Girl, which I really like him. I'm not going to freak out when they do announce it. I'm really going to give this a chance because I'm more interested in it being a story. Because when they announced, Michael B. Jordan and stuff, people were like, oh, that's interesting. But okay, I love him. And there was all this expectation, and Miles Teller's fantastic. And look what we got. So you know what? I'm not even going to trip on who you announce. And I'm not going to give that pressure of Krasinski and Blunt or nothing. Because I heard someone say, if they don't do John Krasinski and Emily Blunt, I'm not interested. You know
That's
what?
ridiculous. That's ridiculous.
You should be more interested in excellent storytelling. And I hope they do something unique. I hope they do something that where the fans are not just like, oh, that was good, but we're like, I love that they did this. I love that they did that. My expectations are going to stay level until I'm sitting in that theater, honestly.
Right.
I love it. I love it. I love it. Now, this next one here that I'm going to bring up, I have absolutely no idea how y'all feel about this. If you're excited, if you're not excited, you know, I like the series, but I didn't really care for the ending. But check this out.
Ladies and gentlemen, Tom Hiddleston, Sophie DiMartino, Mr. Owen Wilson, and introducing into the Loki family the amazing Ke Huy Quan.
It's such an honor and pleasure to be here, to be back with Loki, and also an enormous pleasure for me to be able to welcome Ke Huy Quan to the cast.
Wait, sorry, I'm so confused right now. Is this not the Indiana Jones panel?
And we got. He may pop up, but what y'all thinking about Loki? I don't even know how y'all feel. I can't remember what you said about the original series. But Kim, I'm gonna come to you first. You anticipating Loki season 2 at all, or no? Where you at on that? I
am, and Ke Huy Quan, I'm so excited they added him, and it's so funny because everything all together at once was. I even said in the theater, this so reminds me of like Loki with all the universes. And so it's so funny that they added him. I love that his resurgence in Hollywood. I am rooting for that man, let me tell you. Loki, I enjoyed it a lot. It had a lot going on. Yes. However, a lot going on that I feel like it needed like 3 more episodes for me, but that episodes that really explain stuff. However, I thought it was a great introduction into what's happening with the quantum universes. I mean, I know with Spider-Man, I was wondering, you know, how things are going to tie in, and how are we doing with this multiverse and this quantumania and all that. And so, especially Kang, because we know that Kang's going to be a really huge part of the next phase of Marvel in the MCU. And so I'm actually more interested how the story is going to tie into the films that are coming, because I knew it would be a jumping off point to Ant-Man, and I speculated it would be a jumping off point to X-Men, but I feel like that's not going to happen. But I feel like whatever happens in the films is really going to feed into what's happening in the second season, I would hope, because I need a tie-in. Especially with introducing Kang. I need some more tie-in because there was just a whole lot of info packed in to the series, albeit it was good. I liked the series. It definitely had the X-Men meets Avengers vibe, which I liked. But I'm very interested to see where it goes. So I'm excited. Yeah.
Okay. Lamont, what's your excitement level, if any at all?
Oh, I've got excitement for it. I think that me, you, and the crew, B. Avery, we reviewed this every week, and we really enjoyed thoroughly going through. It was Easter egg rich. And they set up the quantum realm. They set up the multiverses. We got a chance to see a frog Loki, a woman Loki. We got a chance to see a bunch of Lokis. And they introduced us to what we have as a Kang, and they started showing us the backdrop to him. But I think we all in that group, B. Avery, we was all kind of perplexed at the way it ended, because we felt like they should have drug it out maybe 2, 3, even maybe 4 more episodes, because when they brought in Kang started talking about all the various Kangs. We wanted more of that. We wanted more of Doug. Was he going to get on that Kawasaki? We wanted a lot more than what they finished with. And so hopefully they'll give us more in a season 2. So yeah, I'm excited for it.
I will be honest with y'all. Out of everything, this is possibly one of my least anticipated. I'm not saying that I have a disdain for. I'm just not excited for this. You know, I'm going to see it. I'm gonna check it out. I hope it's great. But if you put a gun on my head, this would be at the bottom of the list. I still want to see it. I'm not thrilled to see it. You know, so hopefully it's still dope though. You know. I'm a little bit more excited to see this one right here, though.
Hello to Mr. Paul Rudd, Evangeline Lilly, and Kang himself, Jonathan Majors.
The first couple movies are so near and dear to my heart as they are to Evangeline's. And I was so excited to get ready to start this thing. This thing is bananas.
Yes, this is what I'm looking forward to right here. Is this Ant-Man 3? Because of Kang, I like the Ant-Man movies. I mean, they're underrated to me. The first Ant-Man, and it may be, I don't know, I don't want to say it's in my top 10, but both Ant-Mans are definitely in my top 15. So I'm looking forward to this right here. Top 15 in the MCU, both Ant-Mans? Yes.
What?
Yes.
And you trying to take my nerd card? And
yes.
What?
Don't hate, Lamont, but let's hear your thoughts, my brother. What do you disagree with?
I'm not that excited. But you know how I feel about Ant-Man. I feel like the only way I have to be in the theater and see how they play the movie out before I'm excited. Because by just saying Kang is in the movie doesn't mean he's going to get a lot of screen time. It doesn't mean they're going to give us his story. It doesn't mean we're going to learn how he really and truly became the conqueror and just how vicious, nasty, and technology and everything that Kang brings to the table. We're not going to get all that from this one Ant-Man movie. And Ant-Man, of mostly all the MCU movies, is the ones that I don't look forward to in most situations. So now if I'm going to put something on the bottom of my list, this is probably going to be on the bottom of my list. But of course, I'm going to go see it. Yeah. I'm going to go see it. Okay. And they can change my mind. But top 15 and nah.
Okay. Ken, where you at on this? Where you at?
First of all, why was my dude dressed like Inspector Gadget?
Yeah.
I thought he was going to up and fly away. Like, anyway. But, I've been in love with Jonathan Majors. Really captured my heart in The Last Black Man in San Francisco. I was like, who is this man? Wow. His acting, Ant-Man's been very light. And what I'm hoping about Quantumania, I do feel like it's going to be banana, it's going to be off the wall. But Kang, I think this is the perfect place for him to come in because the nature of Ant-Man is there's so much levity to it. It's you're gonna laugh. They have to bring back my dude with his quick stories. And then she was like, da, 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 and then I went over here and he was like, like the way he tells a story, I live for that. I forgot Michael Pena. But I think Kang is gonna come into this like real light, humorous atmosphere, like, oh, we've got a villain, and he's going to scare us. And I hope he does. I hope he wipes the smile off of Scott Lang's face. And I don't mean that in a mean way. I mean, I want to see Ant-Man. I want to see Scott Lang, kind of what I saw in Endgame. I remember when he came back and he was running to that wall in Endgame and looking for his daughter's name. And when he saw her at the front door and that embrace with him and his daughter, I teared up. Like Paul Rudd took me there. And I was like, I like this Ant-Man a little bit more serious with some higher stakes. And I feel like that's what's going to happen in Quantumania. It's going to be real fun until Kang comes in and really breaks someone's neck.
Damn.
And I want to see Ant-Man kind of throw down and stop joking around so much. Even though that's his nature, I want to see higher stakes in the Ant-Man series. And I'm hoping for that. And I hope that's what they mean by bananas, that Ant-Man is really going to be like, oh, it's like that. I want to see him throw down. I want to see it get kind of badass up in there. So I'm excited for it. I'm very excited for it.
Okay.
Now, Avery, if they unleash Kang the way she mentioned, which is what I said I would want to see, then I would move this up in my ranks. But until I see that, I can't bank on it. But if they let Kang go to Kang the Conqueror, Kang that's vicious, nasty, and he's going to take no prison because he wants to conquer these realms, I'm here for that.
Okay. Let me know if you're here for this.
The original members of the MCU, one of the finest actors in the world, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Don Cheadle. Now we're going to talk about 2 shows today, and the first one is called Secret Invasion.
It's great to have Nick Fury. Yes, we can clap for Nick Fury. Sam Jackson get to really be the tour de force that he is and take on his own storyline, and us really get to dig deep into who this character is.
All right, before we're just gonna talk about Armor Wars right now. We're gonna save the Secret Invasion. You know what I'm saying? But how you feeling about this, man? I mean, we haven't had much about it since they announced this in 2019. But how you feeling about Armor Wars? Let me know. Kim, I'm sorry, Kim. Let me know how you feeling about Armor Wars with Don Cheadle.
Oh, I'm so excited about it. I know you don't want to talk about Secret Invasion, but honestly, like my opinion of where I hope it goes kind of does tie into Secret and what I saw from the Secret Invasion trailer.
Okay,
I don't want to mess you up, my brother.
Well, okay, well we're gonna press pause on this one right here. We're gonna go to another one. This one right here, I hope it's good. I'll just say this: I'm glad that they're giving us something different. You know, nobody can complain like, oh, you're giving us the same thing over and over and over again. But let's check this trailer out real quick.
This Halloween, you can't escape the shock, the terror of Werewolf by Night.
Tonight, it is every hunter for themselves.
Good luck. I'll be rotting for you.
But one of you is a monster, masquerading as one of our own. I can't wait to find out what breed of evil you are. You'll wanna see this, darling.
Please don't do this. Death is coming for you!
Werewolf by Night.
What in the great googly moogly is going on? Are you serious? What is this rated? I am scared. Kimberly, we're not talking about Secret Invasion, but we're talking about this Werewolf by Night. I'm afraid. I need a bedtime story. I need my nightlight. How you feeling about this, ma'am? Are you excited? You think it's stupid?
Oh, I'm so excited. I'm so excited about this. And this is kind of unrelated, but I was very disappointed when Universal didn't go forward with their Monster Universe, because I love the old Hollywood when in the 20s and 30s and 40s, when they started telling these creepy stories, you know, of the undead. And I just love that. And when I saw this, I did not know that they were going to do Werewolf by Night. I haven't read anything about it. I didn't know we were going to get this. I don't know if the whole show is black and white. Let me tell you, if it is, I'm not mad at it at all. This reminds me a lot of WandaVision, and how we kind of knew WandaVision was going to take this like old sitcom, like, oh, cool, okay. But then when we watched it, it was so incredibly creative. They blew me away with how creative they were with WandaVision. Just blew me away, because I love it when it's something we haven't really seen before. But I just love old monster movies, the old silent films. I love that so much. My guy from Y Tu Mama Tambien, Gael Garcia Bernal. I really like him. I like him a lot. He also did Mozart in the Jungle. He's very good in that. He was in Old too. That's my guy. I love him. I'm so excited about this. I hope it's in black and white. If it's not, I won't be mad, but I hope it is. And it just looks very unique, like WandaVision, and very that old school creepy. And it's like kids, it's so funny. I try to get, my nephews to watch old stuff, and they're like, oh, that looks old. It's not gonna be scary. And I'm like, oh no, it is gonna be scary. Those old Dracula, those old werewolf movies, I'm so excited by this. I'm so excited. I'm a bit perplexed why did they say when this was coming out?
October.
This October.
This October.
Mm-hmm.
It's gonna be a 1 hour.
I thought this was a 2023 thing.
No.
Look, I'm a Christian. Okay, I'm a Christian. I don't get down with the Halloween. Like, I ain't got Ouija boards and stuff. Like, okay, but I do like a little creepiness. I celebrate Harvest Festival. Okay, but like, I do like some creepy stuff now and then. So this will be a turn the lights off, get the popcorn out kind of deal.
Nice.
I'm really excited for this.
Before I come to you, Lamont.
Bringing to Disney Plus our very first holiday special. It's a Halloween special called Werewolf by Night. Please welcome the director, Michael Giacchino.
One of the first things you really need is a great cast, right? So please welcome to the stage the incredible Gael Garcia Barnal and Laura Donnelly.
Really excited to be here. Muchísimas gracias también para toda la banda latina que está por aquí también.
We saw it for the first time yesterday, and I am so excited for you guys to see it.
Right on. Now, Michael Giacchino, he is he's a composer, music guy. And so, yeah, Lamont, how you feeling about all this, man? With what I just showed you and everything else we've talked about, you know, does this tickle your fancy? You gonna be checking it out in October?
Bruh, 100%. Horror and all that. I'm not afraid of anything. And just to watch it play out is going to be great. And having a composer as a director, I can't wait for the score. When he wants something to be creepy, the kind of music he's going to drop prior to it happening is going to be bananas. But more importantly, for MCU fans, this is your introduction into all these supernatural team-ups dealing with individuals that have creepy, crawly, hellistic powers. Werewolf has teamed up with the Midnight Suns. He has teamed up with the Howling Commandos, a team of monsters. Man-Thing. You had Dracula. This introduces all these characters the MCU has never used in their dark hell universe. And if this is done right, and I'm like Kim, it can be done in black and white. It can be done in black and white. It is going to make this thing great. And then when they finally turn on the color, when we get Ghost Rider, when we get Blade, when we get all these other characters that he has teamed up with, it is going to be bananas. And all I can say is, B. Avery, I know you've been clamoring for Mephisto. This is probably the doorsteps to us getting to that version of hell in the MCU with Mephisto.
Nice. Lamont, I like your enthusiasm, man. And I know you would get a kick out of the Man-Thing as well. And so
yes.
I'm gonna check it out, but I'm just gonna say this is at the bottom of the list for me with Loki season 2. And so, but I'm gonna still check it out. I hope it's good.
Right.
But it ain't nothing that I'm just excited for. You know what I'm saying?
I like that it's a special because it really speaks to you don't have to make everything a movie and you don't have to make everything a series.
True.
Like I like that this is just a special. That's good. That's good.
Very, very good point, Kim.
Right.
Kind of like the Marvel one shots they used to do.
Yeah.
Like season 1, you know.
Yeah, the roommate.
Right. But let's go ahead and talk about this right here. We got the Ironheart. Let me go ahead and bring this up real quick.
Mr. Anthony Ramos.
Yeah, I'm really excited to see magic and technology go up against one another in this show.
Now, I don't have any footage for Riri herself, but this says Ironheart Disney Plus series, which is being executive produced by Ron Coogler, is set to delve into the battle between tech and magic. Anthony Ramos, the guy we just saw, was confirmed to be playing the Hood. I've never heard of him before, which was rumored after set photos of Ramos was published on Twitter. The series also received a new logo, which you can see below. And I'm going to go ahead and bring it up right now. Here is the new logo. Excuse me. But I don't know who the Hood is. I looked up something that was saying he deals with dark magic. And, of course, Riri Williams is going to have her Iron Man suit. But Kim, how you feeling about this? Does Ironheart get you excited and Anthony Ramos playing the Hood, or does it not do anything for you? Is that at the bottom of your list?
No, I'm excited for it. I've got to say one of the things that I loved when the MCU first started is I think probably because I don't understand a lot of like science and technology in terms of engineering. And so I actually love watching those videos of like people that make their own real life Iron Man suits and stuff. Like I love technology. I don't quite understand all the math of it, but I like to see it. And I used to love watching the Iron Man movies and seeing things open up and like, oh, I like how they did that. But also, what was it that Thor once said when he was explaining what he does on Asgard? And he was saying, you know, it's magic, but on Earth, you guys call it, do you remember that?
Science.
You call it
They
science.
call it science, yeah.
Thank you. And so I really like that perspective of science and magic. It really is how you look at it, you know? So I like that these two things are going to converge. I think right there, it's an interesting story, and I'm here for storytelling. I'm here for great storytelling. I like that the first time we see this young lady is going to be in Black Panther 2, coming up very soon. Oh my God, right around the corner. And so I love that she's Wakanda. You want to talk about magic and science? Well, there you go. So I'm really interested in like technology. I'm really interested in the magic aspect on you know, the movies and stuff. So I'm excited to see how these things will come together. They've got my attention.
Nice. Lamont, where you at on that, man?
I love the mashing of science and quote unquote magic. And when you're talking about the Hood, his backstory, he beat up a demon and stole his boots and his hood. And when he puts on those boots and the hood, that gives him powers. He can go invisible. He can cast I can't make this stuff up. This is Marvel. And he's appeared in Iron Man in one of the cartoons back in the day. And that's one of the ways I've seen him before. And he can be interesting. Because he usually was a petty thief, just a petty criminal in New York. And when he got those powers, he formed his own syndicate. And guess who else he hooked up with, B. Avery and Kim? Kingpin. Kingpin and some of the members of the Sinister Six. So he could be very intriguing. And mind you, I want to say this again. Every version of Iron Man and even the Iron Man acolytes have always teamed up with Peter Parker to fight these syndicates in New York. So I think that this is on the bottom of my list too. Make no mistake about it. But I think where they could go could be very intriguing. I'm here for it. I'm going to watch all of it. Cool. But I think where they can go with the actress playing Ironheart can make the story very interesting, because technically she's smarter than Tony Stark, believe it or not. She's technically smarter than Shuri, believe it or not. And I think she's going to be in Wakanda because she's going to be messing with some of the technology Shuri has to combine it into her suits and be separate from Iron Man. So that's going to make this thing interesting.
Nice.
I didn't know that background.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I don't either.
I just have this image of him going, "I rebuke you, demon. Now give me them boots." You said he stole a demon's boots?
He stole his boots and his hood. Like, first of all, how are you a petty criminal, Kim, and you able to beat up a demon? He
so
called
disrespectful. You steal from humans and the supernatural. That's just disrespectful. Like, you don't care who you steal from.
Right.
Well, I know we are all looking forward to this next one right here. A lot of passion, a lot of stuff going on. I just oh man, let me see. How y'all feeling about this?
And we're going to start with perhaps the biggest thing we've ever done. Ladies and gentlemen, our co-writer and director of Black Panther, Wakanda Forever, Ryan Coogler.
Before you bring out some special guests, we just want to shout out our king. Chadwick Boseman was made a Disney legend.
Yes.
The amazing Princess Shuri, daughter of Ramonda. Letitia Wright. Playing the incredible Lord M'Baku of the Jabari tribe, Winston Duke. For the first time, bringing Namor the Submariner to screen, Tenoch Huerta. And last but not least, the incredible Queen Ramonda, Angela Bassett.
This is like the calm before the amazing storm.
You know, when you go to a new country, in a new culture, in a new industry for me, and be embraced and behold and, you know, all these people, all this love and all this compromise to make the best movie ever.
Oh, we are back. We are back.
And I'm excited for my bro to look down on us and smile. So I can't wait to see you guys on November 11th.
Black Panther Wakanda Forever exclusive new footage from the upcoming sequel was shown at the event. Director Ryan Coogler confirmed he is still in the editing process, and apparently the film will focus on how the rest of the world is trying to get Wakanda's resources while the nation is weakened. And what gets me kind of excited about that is they was talking about, we saw this scene right here in the trailer where Ramona, played by Angela Bassett, is coming into, well, here we go. They said that she was talking to some ambassador, like an American and a French ambassador, and she had to check them and charge them up because they're like, you know, hey, what about this vibranium? Are y'all going to have weapons of mass destruction? And also security levels, vibranium can't show up in metal detectors. And so, yeah, I will say this. We know we're a hashtag recast T'Challa over here, but after hearing that news, and also it was some news came out that there was a clip of showing Tanak Herta's character Namor fighting M'Baku. So I can't wait to see that. But with this scene that they're describing with Angela Bassett, I'm excited. I'm thinking that this is possibly going to take place during the blip. You know, because if it's focusing on when Wakanda is weakened, they would be weak when T'Challa was blipped, you know, and they still had a nation to run. And so it's not like they, you know, I mean, come on, this is the world government's here. They're going to wait 5 years after the blip to try to go after the resources. Because, I mean, they revealed that in 2018 at the end of that film. And so, you know, that all the Hawks are going to try to go over the resources then. I don't know, but that's just my speculation. Lamont, how you feeling about Black Panther Wakanda Forever? Am I making any sense, you know, with my theory, or do you have something completely different?
Oh, bro, you always make sense. I mean, stop it. B. Avery and Kim, you two are individuals I can come here and count on. Your sense is going to be made. And of course, like B. Avery said, we're all hashtag recast T'Challa. Yes. But the mere fact that the most powerful weapon or substance on the planet, 95% of it is in one nation that has been cloaked for years. And now that we've gone through the blip and we've gone through all these things with a Thanos, and now the world is, you know, our eyes are clearly open that there is something out there, and that America, as Samuel L. Jackson said, we're hilariously outgunned. Yeah. B, people are going to be coming for what you got. And in this story, it looks like it's the setup where Namor is going to be into a fight with Atuma, who is another underwater dweller. And it looks as though Atuma is going to make it seem as though Wakanda has sparked war against people that dwell underwater. So he's going to be busy having them two fighting each other while he's trying to get his hands on some of that vibranium. Now, if you guys never heard me speak about Atuma, underwater, his level of power is that of the Hulk. Underwater. Underwater. His level of power starts out as that of the Hulk, and he wields this sword that is legendary in the Atlanteans and all that. And if you infuse that and give your people vibranium, you could be something to be reckoned with. But the other great aspect of this movie is the fact that they are introducing Namor the Submariner, who has the same powers as Aquaman, a little stronger than Aquaman. When he comes out of water, he's just as strong on land as he is in water. And the villains that he's going to wind up facing at some point in time that might spark from this movie are legendary. He's gotten into a fight with Scarlet Witch when one time, believe it or not, my people, he was infused with the Phoenix Force and fought Scarlet Witch and still got that ass beat.
Right
That's
on.
how powerful. That's how powerful Wanda is. So I'm excited for it, B. Avery. I'm going to see it. I want to see how this story plays and what they're going to lead to in the future.
Right on, Kim.
Wow, there's not a lot of I don't do a lot of the like buying pre-tickets, like buying tickets like way ahead of time. This is definitely going to be one of those things. As soon as they go on sale, I cannot see a second showing of this movie. I can't. I have to see like the first available showing possible. I'm very excited for it. There's so much to say. Yeah, recast T'Challa. I think, how do I say this sensitively? It worked in the film's favor, if you will, that the blip was just a natural, organic part of the story for what happened in real life.
Right.
Because I really do hope that this does take place during the blip. That's the best way, not only to cover T'Challa's death, but also half of the people of Wakanda are also gone.
Yeah.
Half of your scientists, half
Yeah.
of the people that make the technology work. The people, there has to be someone behind the keyboard. Half those
True.
people are gone. And so that's how I hope the storytelling comes together. I think one thing that's good about this movie is that people, after seeing the first one, and it said T'Challa will be back, we were already excited for the sequel. So I'm really glad that this isn't some novelty thing of, oh, your lead has passed. That's why I want to come see the movie, because I want to come see what you're going to do.
Right.
I like that people were they already proved themselves for a sequel. So nobody can say, well, you guys are only excited. It's only selling it out. It only made this much money because you wanted to come for the show and see what we were going to do. I'm really happy that there's a solid foundation of storytelling of Wakanda, in Wakanda, Shuri, M'Baku, all the surrounding characters. So I'm very happy about that. I'm not gonna lie, it's gonna be hard.
Yeah.
It's gonna be, when the trailer came out, I wanted to go watch Black Panther again. I couldn't do it. I was just like, whoa. And so I'm really excited for this movie for sheer storytelling. But I do hope they leave room to recast this character. I don't think they will, but I hope so. But I don't know if excited, I guess excited's the word. I hope they just really honor Chadwick Boseman's memory.
Me too.
Yeah.
Me too.
But I really look forward to seeing this film. Yeah.
Thank you, Kim, for that. I appreciate it. Super chat real quick. Latham A, £5. Thank you. Be more active on Twitter, be every much love. Thank you very much. I know I definitely need to do that. But thank you so much for the super chat. I do appreciate it. And I know, guys, it's the time for them dragons, so I'm trying to hurry up and get us out of here. But we couldn't get out of here without talking about this right here. We was about to talk about it earlier, but I cut it short. I'm gonna go ahead and play this trailer. If I'm getting a warning or a flag or something, I'm gonna have to cut it off, but here we go.
Okay.
For years, you've been avoiding Earth. But I have called for your help plenty of other times, and you've been pretty content to let those calls go straight to voicemail.
Yeah, well, this is different. How much do you know about your security detail?
What do you mean, how much do I know about him?
Fury, we gotta be very careful now.
Woo!
You're in no shape for this fight that lies before us.
This is my war alone. And I'm the last person standing between them and what they really want. And what is that?
The original members of the MCU, one of the finest actors in the world, ladies and gentlemen, Mr. Don Cheadle. Now we're going to talk about two shows today, and the first one is called Secret Invasion.
It's great to have Nick Fury. Yes, we can clap for Nick Fury. Sam Jackson get to really be the tour de force that he is and take on his own storyline, and us really get to dig deep into who this character is.
Guys, I could not be happier with this. I could not be happier with this. Reason why is I was so frustrated at the end of Spider-Man, well, during the middle of Spider-Man Far From Home, Spider-Man 2, because Nick Fury was getting punked by Spider-Man. Spider-Man telling him what to do, but then by the end of it, we found out that was actually Talos, you know. And so I'm glad looking at this trailer is that we are getting this old, grumpy, gritty Nick Fury that's taking this serious. Like, we cannot F around. And what's also crazy to me, we saw the trailer. We saw your boy Ben Adair Kingsley, I think is his name, that was in Malcolm X, played Malcolm X in One Night in Miami. He is apparently an evil squirrel. We saw that scene to where Talos was about to hem him up, but all the scrolls transformed into him. And so I got a question for y'all. Like, wait a minute, if Talos is a scroll himself, shouldn't he be able to detect that there's other scrolls as well? So that's confusing to me. But this is one of my most anticipated right here. The only thing that has me worried is that this is only 6 hours. Yeah, 6 episodes. You know, but yeah, Kim, how you feeling about this trailer? How you feeling about this series? How you feeling, man? Please let us know.
I haven't. All I've seen is a trailer, and I want to start a protest to get more episodes. I want to be like, it's not enough. You only seen 2 minutes. I don't care. It's not enough. I am so excited that they are going deeper with him. Nick Fury, that's a bad man right there. I'm excited that they are giving him his platform to tell his story and that they're keeping it gritty. I like that they're keeping it gritty. It's very serious. At first, I was saying it's kind of giving me, you know, kind of X-Files vibes, but not even that light. Like, it's deeper. It's more serious. It's like keeping that wonderful tone of one of my favorite MCU films, Winter Soldier, that 90s political thriller, gritty, lots of explosions. You know, they're keeping that tone, and I love that. I like that they have Olivia Colman here. She's fantastic, man. What a fantastic actress. She was on The Crown. She played Queen Elizabeth, who just passed. She's great. In terms of the caliber of actors they're bringing in, I mean, Ben Mendelsohn is always fantastic. Samuel Jackson's so dynamic, but she's awesome too. So I like they're keeping the standard up for a Nick Fury project, and I'm excited. I hope they keep it dark and gritty and serious. But what I was gonna say about Armor Wars, and the reason I didn't want to go into it until we talked about Secret Wars, was that I feel like Armor Wars, I mean, you see Don Cheadle in there, but Armor Wars, I feel like it's going to keep that serious political thriller tone.
Yes.
And I think it's whatever maybe happens for some, I have nothing to base this on, but for some reason, I feel like whatever happens in Armor Wars or in Thunderbolts is going to feed into each other. Because, you know, his character, he's dealing with all the politics. Like, Rhodey has been there beside Tony's side fighting, but also he has to go back to the office. He has to go back to the Pentagon or wherever he works out of, and he has to deal with a lot of the office politics, a lot of the behind the scenes of government issues, you know. And so I like that, and I feel like Secret Invasion is going to keep the tone going in Armor Wars.
Right on. Lamont, go ahead and jump in there, my brother. And I got some questions for you, man. Do you feel like Sam or Don Cheadle right here is a scroll? And look at this. Look at this. You You got it's some women in the back, like a women waitress, and they all turn into this guy right here. But Talos is a scroll too. So how is he tricked? Bro, let us know how you feeling, because I'm confused and excited at the same time.
Depending upon what creatures they transform into, they can't tell when the other one is a scroll unless they speak scroll. This secret invasion is one of the cornerstone stories of Marvel that leads to, like, you know, you've heard of some of the bigger stories in Marvel. This is one of them. And I don't know how you're going to do this in 6 hours, B. Avery, unless everything that it does in the series ties into a movie. Because have you guys heard of Super Scrolls?
Yeah.
Like their version of super soldiers?
Yeah.
And then there's one more powerful than that can absorb the powers of multiple individuals and use them. Now, I know we're not going to get all that in this series, but Samuel L. Jackson, ladies and gentlemen, this is the kind of guy who's made this character of Nick Fury. He's embodied this character so much that Marvel might legitimately shut this character down when it's done. And I hope they don't, because the character can live on no matter how great the person is. But to see him get this role, it reminds me of his role in Winter Soldier, that I loved every minute he was on screen. He helped make that movie as good as it was. And even in Captain Marvel, you loved every time Samuel L. Jackson was on the screen. For those that hated Brie Larson's part, you loved when Sam was on the screen. And so I'm really interested in where they go with this. And in the story, a Skrull infiltrated and became Samuel L. Jackson for a little while. So are we going to get that in this series? I can't wait to see where they go with this story. I'm excited for it. This is one of my top most anticipated things I want to see that has come out of D23. Get ready, ladies and gentlemen. This is going to be a slobber knocker.
Yes, I love the way you put that with a slobber knocker. That's pretty dope. That's pretty dope. But ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, we have one more to go, one more topic. And I you know, this is my most anticipated. I talk about this all the time. Here we go right here.
So, a black Captain America, huh?
Damn right. We built this country. Bled for it. I'm not gonna let anybody tell me I can't fight for it. Not after what everybody before me went through.
And now he's coming to the big screen in our upcoming film, Captain America, New World Order. Please welcome to the stage our director, Julius Anna, Captain America himself, Mr. Anthony Mackie. From the show, we have Danny Ramirez. We have the incredible Carl Lumley returning.
This is going to be a wild ride, this movie. It's a great, great paranoid thriller. And
it's amazing, man. I'm nervous. I'm excited.
Man, I'm glad that you mentioned nerves. I'm so nervous right now because of just how what it means to be able to work with this amazing cast and with Julius, and to obviously work under you again.
being here is just stunning, because sometimes, you know, you don't know what to ask for, and then sometimes something is handed to you, and when it is, you think, well, that's wonderful. That probably won't happen again. And now here we are. So I look forward very much to seeing where this is going.
Marvel is part of cinema history, and that I get to be a part of that is an absolute honor.
Yes, Kim, I'm coming to you, ma'am. How are you feeling about Captain America 4 New World Order? Please let us know, because I'm dying to know. The floor is yours, man. The floor is yours.
Oh, I'm so excited for this. I'm so excited for this because I love that we got to see Steve Rogers and just his origin story. I felt was great. And I just was such a huge fan of Captain America. He's one of my favorite Avengers. But his friendship with Falcon and the respect that they had for each other. I love that throughout all the movies, to me, it felt like they were really taking their time telling the story of their friendship and their admiration for each other. And one of the most beautiful scenes to me was when Cap gave him the shield on the bench as old Cap. That was such a beautiful moment, because it was two men with two different walks of life that really understood and respected each other and fought alongside one another. And they, through their friendship and through Falcon really coming into the Avengers, he understood behind the scenes Captain America both as the hero and the man. And I think that makes a huge difference in informing who he is as Captain America in New World Order. He got to see both, and he got to really fall in love with him as a friend. As a friend, I mean, you know, that romance, you know, the love that they had for one another. And so him carrying the shield now, of course, as a Black man in America, he has another layer of why he does what he does. But at the core of the heart of who Captain America is, he shares that with Steve Rogers. And we're really going to see that story really bloom in this film. And even though Falcon and Winter Soldier, even though it was a series and you got to tune in every week, I still feel like it was quick. It was really quick. And so I really want to see more development of Sam into Captain America now. And I'm really even hoping in the 2 hours, however long this film is, that we really get to saturate into understanding who the man of Captain America is now, because we really got to see it in Steve. And so I'm really excited to see that dynamic in this new storytelling. And again, it sounds like they're going to keep that political thriller vibe, which for me, if you want to keep that in terms of the whole, like, kind of, you know, because we were first introduced to Falcon and Winter Soldier, if you want to keep that vibe of the political thriller through any characters that were tied to Winter Soldier, I am fine with that. You know, I really love where this story is going. And I felt like what he was saying to that other super soldier, that other Black super soldier, forgive me because I don't remember his name. Do you remember it? I don't remember his name.
Isaiah Bradley?
Yeah, thank you. Thank you so much. It escaped me. I love what he said in that conversation you just played, because that's his heart. That's his heart. That's his experience. And we all have different reasons and different opinions, but that's his heart. And I just want to see this soar. And I'm so interested to see the other young man as the new Falcon. Like that's so cool. So it's a passing of the torch, and I'm here for it. I'm very excited.
Nice. Thank you for that. Lamont, where you at on this? How you feeling, man?
You know, this is at the top of my list too, man. I'm here for it. I love that they're bringing out Isaiah Bradley. He's probably going to be a mentor to Cap, the new Black Captain America. And I'm happy to see that Marvel is not running away from the issues we do have with race, and they're bringing it into the MCU, because B. Avery, it's a real thing. Kim, it's a real thing out here. A lot, even though this happened in the comics, there are a lot of fanboys that are Anglo-Saxon that don't know it happened. And during the show, me and B. Avery, again, our crew reviewed this. We had fanboys saying they ain't watching nothing with a Black Captain America. They don't care how good the story is, just basically telling us who they are. And I think Anthony Mackie, I give him tremendous credit for actually embracing this role. When we was reviewing the show, I said I will no longer call him Clarence from the 8 Mile no more, because he is now Captain America. And he embraced the role. He even talked about the issues of being a Black man. He embraced that as well. And the story that they're going to be able to tell around this thing is going to be good. But I'm a little perplexed by them having the leader as one of the main adversaries. The leader normally is in the Hulk and the Thunderbolts as some of their main adversaries. So I'm curious to see what are they going to do with him and a Captain America story. Should be good.
Well, let's talk about that real quick, Lamont.
You'll just get back on the table. I can fix this.
And also, if you are a fan of Earth's Mightiest Heroes, here's how the leader be flexing on the Avengers sometime too.
Yes.
You call yourself leader, but what gives you the right to lead this world? You defeat your enemies with trickery, with the strength of others. You have no honor.
You wish me to talk? Fine. Why should I lead humanity? I am the most advanced mind the world has ever seen. I think on a level normal human beings cannot begin to comprehend. Look at this world, Asgardian. Mankind is on the brink of destruction. They need me.
So he's clearly a psychopath maniac. But y'all, like I said, this is at the top of the list for me. My goodness gracious, I'm looking forward to this more than Black Panther: Wakanda Forever. I'm looking forward to this more than anything. Like seriously, like Captain America and Anthony Mackie fulfilling this role is like my Black American version of Black Panther. You know, I mean, I like Black Panther, but he's a foreigner. You know what I'm saying? I got my Black American, African American, my FBA, ADOS, DOAS roots over here. You know what I'm saying? We built this country, like he said in my little intro video and all that. You know, from the so I'm super duper ecstatic. I'm cosplaying. I'm all here for this. And Lamont, as far as the leader is concerned, right here, as you brought up, sir, the fact that this usually is for the Thunderbolts or a Hulk villain, the fact that they're throwing this into Captain America for a New World Order, and that's just so unorthodox, that gets me excited because my mind is racing right now. Like, how are they going to handle this? You know, how is Falcon going to beat a super Hulk brain? You know what I'm saying? The dude is smart. Like, I mean, there's not too many people smarter than the leader. You know, I'm kind of curious about, like, you know, where he been this whole time, but I'm pretty sure they'll figure it out. And I like that they have brought everybody back from the 2008 Incredible Hulk film, except for Betty Ross. I mean, rest in peace, William Hurt, but they brought him back. They brought Tim Blake Nelson back, the leader. They brought back the Blonsky. What is his real name? What is I forgot his real name. Tim Roth. So Tim Roth, they just need to bring back Betty Ross. But I'm super duper excited about this, man. I can't wait. Captain America 4: The New World Order is going down, and I will be there. Yes, I will. Yes, I will.
And the title New World Order. The New World Order might be talking about a world order that the leader created after the blip, because, like you said, he's so smart. Remnants of things that have been left behind by the fight with Thanos and by people missing. It could be that he has put some things together to create a new world order, and Falcon and Captain America, who I'm representing on this shirt, which I would have never bought when he was Clarence, they might be the ones that have to break this thing down.
Yeah, man. I'm excited about it. And so, guys, y'all let us know what you think about this. Also in the comment section, out of everything we discussed today, going all the way back from the beginning with the Little Mermaid trailer, all the way to Captain America 4 New World Order, we are dying to know. Please let us know in the comment section.
And Brandon,
guys,
one more thing, you guys, please give your thumbs up. Thumbs up for Brandon. This guy works really hard.
Thank you.
This crew is really amazing. I'm so grateful that you guys have invited me in. And you guys, please give a thumbs up and share the video.
Please. I love it. But we over time now, and I know I got to get these kids to bed. And also, I know House of the Dragon started 21 minutes ago. So, ladies and gentlemen, boys and girls, that is going to wrap it up for today's Movie News Roundup show number 76. I want to thank you so much for tuning in. We're live on YouTube, Just My Opinion Reviews, also twitch.com/Just My Opinion Reviews, and everything that we discuss is going to be in the description box of this video. But before we head out of here, I just want to do some nice pubbing, excuse me. Kimberly, won't you let the good people out there know what you have going on your channel right now?
Hey, yeah, guys. So the channel, I'll be rebranding soon, and I have new stuff coming. So subscribe and be patient is what I'll say. I'm really excited for what's around the corner. It's been a busy and exciting time, and I'm so excited to show you guys what I got going on. And you can follow me at wuzgoodkimberly on Instagram. Until then, God bless you guys.
Yes, you can. Thank you, Kim. Lamont, what you got going on your channel, my brother?
This week we've got Raising Kanan, House of the Dragons trailer breakdown, and we got She-Hulk coming this week. So Come and check us out, my people. I had crossed 140,000 last night, and I've dipped back down, but I'm grateful to all of you that have crossed over from B. Avery's channel to check me out, and I'm also grateful for those that crossed over from my channel to check out B. Avery and Kim. Excellent content providers, and keep rocking with us as we keep growing and trying to bring you guys more.
Yes, and I think I'm gonna be available for both your shows, both She-Hulk on Thursday and Raising Canaan on Tuesday. I don't think I have anything on the schedule, so y'all can check me out over there. But on my channel, guys, I did just pass. I just reached 39,000. So you know, it's a slow crawl. But it's crawling, it's growing. But 39,000. I got my power recap. I also have some trailer reactions. I got my End of the Road review on Netflix with Queen Latifah and Ludacris. My Barbarian review. Cobra Kai season 5. Also, there's a new series coming out on Wednesday on Netflix called Sins of Our Mothers. I have seen it. I reviewed it. I'm in the middle of the editing process right now. Also, the Woman King review will be coming out this week, and also the Silent Twins. And so I got some other stuff that'll be releasing this week as well as far as movie reviews. But, you know, you guys just have to check that out when I upload it. But guys, again, I want to thank you so much for tuning in. And before you go, don't forget that I'm B. Avery. That's Kim. That's Lamont. And that's just our opinion. Peace out. Well, I'll see you next time.